Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good evening to all of you guys. Hi, my name is Anwar bin Muhammad Tahran, and I'm from A3. I don't want to talk much today. Today I'll be given 15 minutes of public speaking. And today I will elaborate and explain more what is pros and cons of remote learning. So, first and foremost, perhaps most of you didn't know what is the true meaning of remote learning. So, what is remote learning? Before we go further, when we talk about remote learning, it's all about virtually. Okay, I bet, when we talk about virtually, everyone will think about, okay, we will stay at home, right? Virtually at home. When you sit at home, you can do a lot of works at home. You can work from home. Perhaps you can even shopping from home, right? Is that true?
Yes.
So, and of course, when you stay at home, you can make everything hybridly. You can do multiple tasks in one time. So, in a short language or in English language, remote learning is all about education at home, which is online, not offline. Like we have right here, right now, it's offline session, which is face-to-face. When we talk about online session, perhaps, for example, the educator will stay at his home, and the students will stay at his home, and both of them will communicate in virtual, which is through internet. Is that true?
Yes.
Is that true? Okay. So, now we will move to the pros of remote learning. First of all, the key point is flexibility. I repeat, what is it? Flexibility. So, what is flexibility? Do you know? No, right? Okay. So I will explain what is it. Flexibility means you can do everything. Your own schedule will be flexible, which is you can do at your own. So flexibility, the key point is flexible, which is on your own. Which is you want to study at your own pace. You want to do homework at your own pace. You want to do continuous assessment at your own pace. Perhaps, when you sit at the campus, you will start to think, oh, my friend starts to do the work, I will get more pressure. So I need to do the work. But when you stay at home, you have no pressure. You just wake up in the morning, open the laptop, have your breakfast, put the coffee besides on your laptop, drink, and have a class. Okay, in this situation, I still can remember vividly, way back in 2020. Okay, do you guys still remember what's happening during 2020?
COVID-19.
Yeah, that's good. So, we know that in 2020, COVID-19 affected the whole world globally. So, which is every people was under MCO. What is MCO? Movement Control Order, or in Malay we call PKP, Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan. Okay. So, and at the moment, almost 1 year, people under pressure with a lot of rules and discipline that must be obeyed. For example, if you get out from your house and maybe you go to shopping center without wearing face mask, you will get fine. Which is, the fine is very expensive. Not 2 or 3 ringgit. It's 2,000, minimum 2,000 ringgit, which is super expensive. Okay. And then, of course, when we talk about flexibility, those who have a lot of commitments, for example, like lecturer, like a lecturer, of course, when I'm sorry if I say this, perhaps some of the lecturer, not all of the lecturer, okay? Some of the lecturer didn't have time with their parents, with their kids, perhaps with their husband, or maybe wife, and perhaps like that lah. Okay, sorry, excuse me. So when during the if you there is a flexibility schedule. Perhaps the lecturer will have more time to spend with their family, which is okay. We will stay at home. Oh, what's the point for me to go to my office? Because I can open my laptop, just like I said before. I can open my laptop and connect with other people through virtual. So there's no need for me to go to the office and have a punch card, or maybe I need to sign anything else. No, there's no need. There's no need. Okay. The next point is cost savings. Cost savings. What is that? Okay. Remember what I said before during MCO 2020. I think a majority of the people of our society cannot move, which is cannot explore the whole world. Cannot tour, like go to other country. So when in MCO, people will stay at home, and there is no carbon gas, which is no greenhouse gas. I think of that. Okay. So there is no cars needed. There is no vehicle at the on the road, which is I could say definitely. There's a research saying that during 2020, during the MCO period, almost all of our environments, mainly the river, the sea, and the air, there is no pollution at all. Which is, you can see the river from brownish turned into a greenery. All right. For example, like if I'm not mistaken, in TSLB1104, if I'm not mistaken, which is during the 3 months of our first phase during our MCO, the TSLB1104 has changed a lot. Okay. So the next one is cost savings mean that there is no necessarily need to spend your money on a vehicle liquid, or maybe the vehicle services, or maybe you want to pay for someone else to send your daughter or son to the school. There's no need, okay? Because it's just what I've said before, at home, okay? So the next one. The third one is about safety. What is safety? Okay. For my topic, is all about COVID-19. Majority from the COVID-19, sorry. So when you stay at home, of course, you will stay safe. You will become a lot safer than you stay outside. Not just from COVID-19 only, also from the crime, for the perhaps the accident, traffic accident, or anything else, and etc. Okay. And of course, during that moment, during the remote learning execution, COVID-19 has terrorized almost all the world. For example, like in United States of America, they have an average of 100,000 cases of COVID-19 during 2020, during the COVID-19 era. So that's it for the pros. But we will move to the cons of remote learning. Are you guys still with me?
Yes.
Are you guys still with me?
Yes.
Good. So we will move to the cons of remote learning. Okay. The first one is because of the less interaction, less offline session. What is the meaning of online session here? Offline session here? It means the less of social interaction, the less of you communicate with other people at the outside of the world when you because you just stay at home. Perhaps you didn't even take a bath at home. Okay, so when you stay at home, and in COVID-19 era, I can say majority of our people, not majority, most of the people has a trouble to communicate after the COVID-19 period, including me. But if you see me right now, I'm not too extrovert. you watch me way back in 2019, I was a lot extrovert than right now. Just because of the 2020, I started to less interaction with other people. I cannot interact with the people, so I just stay at home, and no one was going to talk to me. And I started to become a lot introvert person. And that's a fact. That's not. Okay. So, of course, when you see someone who is a lot introvert, right now, you cannot blame him or her. Maybe because of the effects of COVID-19, because you stay at home, just no one's gonna want to interact with you. No one's gonna want to communicate with you. Okay. So next one, the distractions. The distractions. Of course, when we talk about distractions in remote learning, okay, there are many main factors during the remote learning. First of all, of course, the internet connection. For example, if someone who lives in a rural area, I bet, definitely, I'm sure, most of them have a struggle very much to be in the class, to be in a virtual learning, because of the lack of internet access. Okay, when you open the laptop, oh no, Wi-Fi is not working, and it started. Oh, all right, I think I don't want to get into the class, and boom, shut the laptop, sleep like that. Okay, and the second distraction is, of course, the distraction is the people surroundings. For example, if you have a little kid, or not little young brother or little young sister, of course, you like when you open the laptop and started to have a noise, wow, 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 which is super stingy. Super what we call noise and annoying. Yes, annoying. So you cannot give your full focus on what's the content that is we want to learn. Okay. And the last one, of course, there is lack of response during the virtual order or virtual session, which is this is still happening to the students nowadays. Which is what is it? I'm totally no, because when you open the class, for example, tomorrow you have an online class in the morning at 8 a.m. and then you open the laptop. If you feel sleepy, of course you open the laptop, you open the class, and you sleep. Is that right? Is that true? Is that true?
True.
Because that's happening to me too. Okay, so of course, for example, the teachers ask, "Did you guys understand in the virtual class?" No one knows where are the students right now at that moment. Did you guys understand?
Yeah.
Still no response. And the only way is you need to mention the name. Okay? So, of course, limited feedback is the main point. Limited feedback, no feedback from students, which is less understanding, less interaction, and less social interaction. So, I think that's the in conclusion. Okay, I think that's from me. So, in order to execute the remote learning into a perfection, you need to know the pros and the cons, and try to work together perhaps with the government or with your educator, together with them, and try to solve the current issue so that there's nothing will repeat in the future days. So I think that's it from me. Thank you very much for your commitment for today. Have a nice day. Bye.